Hey, are we ready? Are we ready? Oh, I'm so used to asking someone when we're already rolling, so I'll just ask myself. Yes, we're ready. Hey, it's a solo Kid Friday. Yes. Oh, and this is an Apple extravaganza. Oh, I just remembered. I have to listener, viewer, email. I got to pull that up. I'm going to pull that up right now before I forget because I always forget. So that's a good start. So there we go. So I pulled that up, I think, and we're gonna get going. All right, we're gonna be talking about Apple made all these announcements about bigger iPad, new iOS, a HomePod speaker, like a Sonos kind of deal, new MacBooks or iMacs, updates, new App Store. Oh my gosh, it could take us till next Tuesday for all we know. So we better get going, all right? Let's get going. It's Kid Friday. We do the show because you're a kid. I gotta look over here for a second. There we go. See, that's how we roll. All right. We do this show because you're a kid in a digital world. Let's go.
Hit it, hit it, hit it.
Oh! Let's get this party started.
Yeah, I'm a kid. I love computers. I have an iPod. I'm a gadget freak. I like to play with my display. I do it every day. I have awesome technique. Yeah, I'm a Kid Friday. I love this stuff, can't you see? Yeah, I'm a Kid Friday. I'm a kid who's in love with technology. Kid Friday.
All right, Kid Friday. Oh, I'm supposed to go like this. Kid Friday brought to you by Story Cub, video versions of children's picture books. This is the most awesome thing ever. If you have never seen Story Cub, if you have a little cousin, brother, yourself, your grandmother, your father, your sister on your aunt's side, wow, they're going to love it. Real people, real story time, 24/7. It doesn't get much better than that, does it? It is story time anytime. All you have to do is go to storycub.com, and there are 5 free videos right there. Even better, join the Story Cub Facebook page because videos come on that you can't get anywhere, and then they go away. Then different ones come on. Ooh, that's a good one. Facebook.com/Story Cub. Video versions. Children's, it's story time all the time. And who doesn't like story time? If you don't, shame on you. Shame on you. That's all I can say. No, story time's always fun. So check it out. Go to storycub.com. And a lot of big announcements coming up on Story Cub pretty soon. And I like to wave to you while I'm spinning around. Hello, Story Cub. Currently, last I checked, the numbers keep changing. I just checked 209 countries Story Cub has been viewed in this past week. So thanks for watching Story Cub and Kid Friday. Over 200 countries. Ooh, that's good too. Hey, so hola, Toy Buchi, I don't know what, da, niet, I don't know. Story Cub in any language. Check it out. And thanks for being a sponsor here of Kid Friday. Wow, I had to turn the volume down on that one. I hope I didn't hurt your ears on that one. Whoo, wow. Oh, we're still spinning. Hold on. Let's go like that. And then we'll go like that. And then we'll go like that. And then we're back. How nice is that? All right. We got a lot to talk about. I pulled up viewer mail, and first off, it's in the wrong. I have in the wrong spot. But do this, all right? I have to look over here. Oh, and I have it in the wrong spot right there. I think I just got to go up and down. If you just go to kidfriday.com, click on Contact Us, write to us. We will read your email right here. Now, with that said, there are people who want their products promoted or this or that or whatever, and there's a different address for that, I think, or it says if you want to do something like that, click here. But for some reason, a lot of those come to this one, but you can look really fast. KidFriday.com, KidFriday.com. Just go there, click Contact Us, and write us. Tell us about your favorite apps, okay? Because we'll share it with everyone. Who doesn't like to share a good app? Your favorite website, your favorite movie, your favorite, I don't know, your favorite whatever. It's technology, so your favorite phone. All right, we're going to talk about, speaking of technology, Zoe, my daughter Zoe, who's 16 now, her MacBook Air broke or whatever. We'll talk about that coming up as well. So, all right. Let's see. Let's see. See, like this is one. We have just created a new application. Oh, see, so that's not one of those. Let's see. We got here Derica from Canada. Oh, we have a special Canada banner coming up, actually. So, wow. All right. It says, I am writing. Oh, hold on. That's something else. That's the same thing. Never mind. See, Selena from Santa Monica, California. Wow, who wouldn't want to be in Santa Monica? Says, hello, you have a great podcast that I learn and I have gained value from. Thank you for sharing such great content. Oh, we have created a new application. Okay, all right. I'm going to have to read. I should read through these ahead of time. Yeah, that's a similar one as well. All right, do this. Go to kidfriday.com because we want to hear from you about what you like, and we can share with everyone what you like. All right, and maybe you like a particular. What is your favorite app? Tell us about a new website you discovered, because we'll share it. It's not like Kid Friday is the expert on searching for everything new. We want to hear about it from you, except for all the Apple stuff that they announced. So let's get into that. How about that? I'm going to shut down the old email there. All right. So Apple made a lot of announcements at this developer conference that they had recently here. And one of the things I'll just mention right off the bat is they have a new operating system for the Mac. Well, should I talk about that first? I wasn't going to. We'll come back to it. Anyway, let's start in the order that I put it in, because I put it in some kind of order. I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I can get to that order. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I see the order. Fantastic. iPhones. You ever heard of the iPhone? Huh? So they're talking about iPhones, right? Oh, man. They are talking iPhones here. Hold on. Let me get down there. There we go. All right. Look at that. Now, that looks like it's got some water on it. Could get some water damage. Could be. Could also be waterproof. You know, they made some announcements, but they also there are also rumors that are going around about the iPhone 7S, as well as potentially the iPhone 8. So some of the things that they mentioned are kind of things that are going around this September. Apple always likes to announce phones near the holiday, just in time for the holidays. So this September should be no different, and so we should be expecting another version of the iPhone. And it could be the iPhone 8. There's rumors of an iPhone X. There's rumors of an iPhone 7S or Plus and this and that. And it's pretty cool. But this is what I wanted to get to. Yeah, this is cool. So the rumor it really is about the iPhone is that, and they do have a new operating new iOS coming out. That we know, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. But the rumor is that they're going to change from LCD to OLED. All right, from LCD to OLED. Is that what does that mean? Is that important? LCD, OL. Who cares, right? You will care because OLED is organic light emitting diodes, and they can make this stuff super thin. I mean, super thin. It's a flat light emitting technology made by placing a series of organic thin films between two conductors. I'll tell you what, I'll show you a boring picture. But then I'll show you a cool picture. I'll show you a boring picture of. I was going to show you that too. Oh man, I'm out of order already. Oh wow! All right, so check this out. All right, I believe. Oh, that's a cool one. There you go. How about that? There's a picture for you of OLED technology right there. You can see it for yourself, but it bends. And so think about this, bendable. And if you go back many a show on Kid Friday, I spoke about this OLED, and I said, you know what? I bet the flip phone could come back, because if you can make a glass or some kind of display that is bendable, how cool would it be just to open up and have a screen? Wouldn't that be neat? Now, I originally, this is an iPhone 6 Plus, 6S Plus, whatever, right? Okay, and great for video. A lot of people love it. So he's got the iPhone 7 Plus, but too big for me. I went back to the iPhone, just to the regular size, right? And I put my cool cassette case back on the back. Speaking of cool cases, I was going through some files, to load in for today's show, and one of the coolest cases I've ever seen. Good luck if you can find it. But the cassette is cool. But it's summertime. There's no better time for an ice cream sandwich phone case. How cool is that? I see there's some for sale on Etsy and Amazon and stuff, but I see them for like iPhone 4s and 5s. I'm not sure about the 6s, 7s. I don't know, but that one looks a little thick to be a more recent one. But that is a case, and does that look delicious? I just thought I'd mention that. So, all right. So what if you could have a phone, with this OLED? Let's go back to this. Look at that, huh? That is a screen, and it's bendable, and it's these thin layers put together, and it's bendable. And look at that. There's a great example of where we are headed, potentially. Now, rumors. I'm going to show you an actual example. Samsung you could call it a phablet, you could call it a thin screen, whatever. You can call it what I predicted. Look at this. What if you could fold that up? You put it in your pocket, you open it up. It's like a mini iPad. It's like it's a phablet. It's whatever. Think of it. What if it was a phone, Sorry about the switching. Keep switching back to me for a second. Look at that, though. Huh? What if you could fold that up and put it in your pocket? Because that's my biggest complaint. They're just too big. Although, when you're watching video on a larger one, they're awesome. So look at that. That's a potentially a new product from Samsung that might be coming out. And here, I said we're going to be talking about all the Apple stuff. So let's get back to the Apple stuff. All right? So the iPhone. Everybody wants an iPhone. They want an iPhone? How about one like this? Now, the rumors are this. The rumors are that this could be the case to the iPhone. And if it is, a couple things. One, the rumor is that the iPhone is going to be waterproof. Now, it may not be until the iPhone 8, which may not come out until next year. There could be a 7S this fall that is more water resistant. But a couple things. The big iPhone that's going to be coming out, the S's, whatever. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. But two major things that I'm seeing. One is that it's going to be waterproof, and two is that it is going to be able to charge cordlessly. If you look at this picture, the back is glass, and that is a big clue about charging, and that very well could give us an example of potentially what's going on with that. So that's the iPhone. September, we'll know more. We'll know more. And we'll figure it all out. We'll figure it all out together. But in the meantime, although on the last show we announced the 10.3.2, I think it was, iOS 11 brings new features to the iPhone and iPad this fall, and that is something that is going to be. I mean, it keeps evolving and evolving and evolving. Unfortunately, it's not in my order. Where did I find that? Let's take a look at the App Store, huh? Let's take a look. That's going to be the new App Store. iOS, yeah. So Apple did preview iOS 11, a major update to their mobile operating system. You use it on the iPad and the iPhone. And it's going to be coming out, iOS 11, biggest software release ever for the iPad, with multitasking features, files, apps, and more ways to use Apple Pencil augmented reality, which I love. It's coming to hundreds of millions of iOS devices with a new platform for developers to build apps that let users place virtual content on top of real world scenes. It is cool. It is so cool. There's a lot of stuff. There's a do not disturb, which I think Zoe puts on all the time while you're driving, which I think is a really important feature. So you can, while you're driving, you can put your phone on do not disturb, and your phone, I'll use this for example since it happens to be right. Your phone will look like this while you're driving. You will not see any text. You will not see anything. And there have been so many accidents. There's a highway that I drive to the office, and they just they just lowered the speed again. They're working on the highway. There's been I think over 265 accidents in the past few months, and they have the speed limit at. It used to be higher. They just lowered it to 50 miles an hour, and they upped the fine to $300. So people are, I don't need to tell you about distracted driving. And it's incredibly important. So it's a great feature. Of course, you could do it on your own. You don't need this feature. You could turn your phone off. Just saying. But they're building it in so you can think about it twice because it's so nice. So there we go. I wasn't showing you that. I was showing you this, right? How about like that, huh? The App Store, the new App Store coming out this fall. So anyway, it's got a lot of stuff: intelligent voice, Siri, new professional capabilities for photos and camera. It is really cool, and it's going to be updated this fall. So there you go. That is that. It is, if you're a developer, it's available to download now. I have a developer account. I'm an Apple developer, and I never get it right. I never get any of this stuff right away. So always a few tweaks and little updates and things and go a little wonky. So I wait 3 to 6 weeks, and then I'll download something that's a little more stable, I think. So that's what's going on there. I'm going to try and go in order if I can on what I have. All right. So first off, Canada. Unfortunately, Apple is no longer going to be financing iPhones. There you go. International news right here. Technology. Kid Friday. There you go. All right. Now, speaking of the iPhone, I just wanted to mention this, that the iPhone is officially 10 years old. Steve Jobs introduced the iPhone in 2007. It's only been 10 years. It seems like it's been around, I don't know, but here's a little picture for you. See how small that is and convenient to put in your pocket? It was a little thick. The battery would last so long. Okay, boy, what a breakthrough product, though, huh? Did that change everything? That changed everything. Is he looking at it, or is he just looking to the side? Is he looking for a particular app? What is he doing? He's showing the world something that they have never seen before. There you go. That's a shot from 2007 of Steve Jobs introducing the iPhone. And that's I think that is just that's amazing. It's an amazing picture. You could and it's only 10 years ago that it happened. So, all right. So now let's talk. Are you an iPad person? Do you like your iPad? You know, I still have one of those iPads with uses the old one, the old dingling on there, but it works fine. It works well. Okay, so let's take a look at the iPad Pro. Let's go to the Pro. If we can go to the Pro, there you go. The iPad Pro. Not only does it come in, the current 10.5 inch, but there's going to be a 12.9 inch model, the world's most advanced display breakthrough performance, according to Apple. All right. So iOS 11 that we spoke about is really a big part of integrating into the iPad and the features that they have. And they introduced an all-new 10.5 inch iPad Pro and the 12.9 inch iPad Pro that I mentioned. It has these chips keep going, just getting bigger, and the performance keeps getting faster. You can do multi-function stuff. It's got, if you're any kind of techie kid, I don't know, it's got the A10X Fusion chip. Woo! The A10X. Amazing. The new 10.5 inch model reduces the borders by nearly 40% to fit into a smaller compact package. Still weighs under a pound. And coming out this fall. There you go. In customizable docks, improved multitasking, and as much iPad as you want. Now that, I'll take the big boy on that one, because I can't put that in my pocket. Wow. We're going to have it. We are. We're going to have it. I have one here. We're going to have a giant iPad one day, aren't we? That's just going to fold up into 4 pieces, and we're just going to, actually have it in our pocket, take it out, and unfold it with this new OLED glass. Isn't that amazing? Speaking of that, as long as I'm holding this, I wanted to see, because we're all Kid Friday's all over the place. I know I had one. I don't know what I did with it. So the headphone jack of my iPad, I was listening to something. The headphone jack broke off, and it is stuck inside there. So I did a little research, and let me see if I can find it. Well, I found this. All right. So I'm not recommending you to do this. I just did a little research myself, and seems to have worked for some people. They take a toothpick, and I had a toothpick. Where all my toothpicks go? I had a toothpick sitting right here. I was going to do it. All right. Well, you take a toothpick. All right. You put a little crazy glue or some of that, whatever, super glue, whatever, and very carefully put it into the toothpick. You put it into that hole where your headphone goes, right? And let it sit. And very carefully let it dry. And there have been reports that people are able to, once it dries, very, very carefully pull that broken headphone jack out of there. I have to listen, if I want to listen to anything on this, I have to use Bluetooth because that's stuck in there. So I'm going to try that, and maybe I'll report back to you how that works out, as long as thought I'd mention that there. All right. Now, I know Zoe is going crazy because she wants to know about her MacBook Air because it broke. I'm not saying it's her fault. Something happened to it. And the MacBook Air, I'm looking for the MacBook Air. There's the MacBook Air. So here's the deal. You buy a MacBook Air. Zoe got a MacBook Air for her birthday last year. And it comes with a 1-year warranty. Of course, you can buy the Apple Care, which we declined. So the MacBook Air, something's wrong with the keyboard. The whole keyboard needs to be replaced. And with tax, it's $255 to get it replaced. And it was 2 months out of warranty when she brought it in. Now, I got to tell you, I've had amazing experiences with Apple and the people who work at the store. It has nothing to do with Kid Friday, just personally. And not this time. You're out of warranty. Sorry. No damage. That's the whole thing. It's not like if you say, oh yeah, wow, you got a lot of water damage. No, we took it apart, and you know what? It looks, don't know. Shouldn't a keyboard last more than a year? So the person who was helping us mentioned something that I hadn't thought about. The credit card company that I use, I'm not trying to mention names. You can check with your own. They cover electronics that you purchase if you purchase it using your credit card. They extend your warranty by 1 year. Okay, 1 year. Now, it's not easy. You have to supply them with a copy of the original receipt, the Genius Bar work order, a copy of the statement that the item was purchased on. Fill out this form, your blood type, your eye color, or maybe not the last two, but there's a lot of stuff. And you submit it, and they say, we'll get back to you within 5 business days with our decision. So I uploaded all that stuff. I had anyway, it wasn't, there's a lot of, who keeps all the stuff? So I uploaded it all. Didn't hear anything. Now, it hasn't been 5 days because I brought it in. I mean, you're not counting the weekend, whatever. So, anyway, in the meantime, the Apple Store calls and says, hey, your part's in. I go, okay. I'm thinking, I'd like to hear back about this. So, I go to this website where you have to do your deal. And I call them and I say, hey, listen, I know it hasn't been quite 5 days yet, but I talked to the Apple Store. The part is in. I'm wondering, you guys said you were going to email me and call me. And boy, this story's like getting boring. isn't it? You know, we should just look at that ice cream sandwich case for just 1 second. Okay, and anyway, so I call him up. Yes, do you have a case number? Yes, I do have a case number. The case number is 23 blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, your claim has been approved, and we are sending you a check. I go, wow. Been nice if you told me. Went out yesterday. Wow. So there you go. So what did I do? Took the computer. I think Zoe could do this, but she doesn't have her driver's license yet. She's 16. I'll show you a picture of her. She's the little one. Yeah, on the left. Yeah, that's her. That's her. I wouldn't send her to the Apple store. She wouldn't know how to get there. But she's 16 now. Anyway, so I bring it there, and they told me on the phone, all you have to do is just drop it off. Don't need an appointment? Nope, just drop it off. So I find this story is going bad. All right, so it's bad story. Anyway, I pull a Philip Spiegler. Well, forget that. I get a spot right in front of the Apple store. And believe me, the Uptown Apple store, wow. All right? And I figure, you know what? I just have to drop it off. Do I need to pay for parking? Is there parking? I don't know. So I just go in and, can I help you? I go, yeah, I know where I'm going. And I go to the back of the store and find the person, with the holding the iPad. And I go, yeah, I'm just here just to give you my computer. You called me. You said the part is in. And they said, are you waiting for it? I said, nope. I'm just dropping it off. And they said, okay, if you could go back to that table back there and just sit down, we'll have someone come over and meet you. I'm thinking, am I going to get a parking ticket? So I'm sitting there. There's a girl across the table. I said, yeah, what's your problem? I'm having problems moving stuff from one hard drive to another. I go, oh, that's too bad. Every second, I'm going, they're writing me a ticket. They're writing me a ticket. Finally, someone comes over, and they said, hey, Zoe, so you'll get the information here officially, although you already know, but there's a little more to it. I had a sign that I had to scroll through. But who reads that stuff? If you're going to get it fixed, you gotta sign it. So you scroll through it, you sign it, and then she says to me, she says, I got to tell you, we told you the turnaround on this computer would be about 2, maybe 3 days tops. But we just got an influx of a ton of computers that need to be fixed. So you may not get your computer back for a week or so. I'm like, she said, is that okay? Now, if it was a business computer, I'd freak out. I would freak out, right? Zoe says she never uses this computer. So I don't even know why it needs to be repaired. But there you go, Zoe. You're going to get a new keyboard, and the credit card company is going to pay for it. Well, they're reimbursing me. I actually have to pay for it. And but the lesson learned here is this. Put money in the parking meter because you never know how long it's going to take. Yeah, just all you need is just drop it off. That's all I said. Just drop it off. Drop it off. Yeah, drop off was about 25-minute drop off. All right. So anyway, if your computer breaks down, any kind of electronics, it may be covered by an extended warranty if you used a particular credit card. So with that said, I just wanted to mention that because you may have additional coverage on a computer, on an iPhone, on an iPad, on an Android device, on an electric scooter, on a hoverboard, on a television sets, whatever. Okay, so there you go. That's that. Zoe, you're getting it back. All right, now, one thing that they announced at this Apple thing, I had to go to the Apple store a couple weeks ago, and boy, they took care of me. Good people. See, I had a great experience there. Great experience. I don't want to go into the whole thing. Anyway, regardless, on my way out, I did an impulse purchase and bought an Apple TV. And I've always been intrigued about Apple TV. And I do not have any cable TV at all. I haven't for a long time. But I do have Amazon Prime, only because I got in on this deal and then they automatically renewed me. So regardless, I go to I look at the apps on the Apple TV. Boom, 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 boom. There's nothing for Amazon because they're competitor, right? Well, one of the announcements they made at this WWDC, which I'm thrilled about, although I did figure out a way how to do it through the Apple app and AirPlay, but forget all that. I did some searching, and I'm far from the only one who wasn't too pleased about this. But Apple announced at this WWDC that they're bringing Amazon Video to Apple TV, and you can just, be right on your library, right off the Apple set-top box. And so there you go. So it's coming. It's coming soon, I hope. This fall. Everything's this fall. Something about this fall. I can't wait till fall, but I like summer. All right, so let's go on and talk more about some of the stuff that was going on with the Apple. Now, we talked about the iPad and the iPad Pro and all that. Now, Hannah has Sonos, and if you have a Sonos system, boy, I got to tell you, they sound great, don't they? They really do. They use your home Wi-Fi, and you can put as many Sonos speakers wherever, and you can listen to music wherever you are. I use Spotify, whatever. I don't have a Sonos personally, but they sound great. They really do. So Apple's coming out with their own version that also is kind of like the Echo and all this other stuff, where it has built-in Siri to it as well. It's called the HomePod, and that's what it looks like. And I got to tell you, I don't know how you're going to fit that in your place, because look how big that is. That thing's huge. It's enormous. The HomePod, look at it. Do you see the guy there? Look at the HomePod. Tell me, how are you going to fit that? How are you going to fit that in your place? Huh? That's all I want to know. How are you going to fit it in there? You got to hire a moving company. Well, maybe not. The HomePod reinvents music, according to Apple. And actually, the specs are really good. Of course, you have to hear it. I'm a kind of a hi-fi nut, so I like this stuff. But they announced the HomePod, a wireless speaker for the home that delivers amazing audio quality and uses spatial awareness to sense its location in a room and automatically adjust the audio. Designed to work with the Apple Music subscription. See, ooh, I hate when they're tied together, just like that. Amazon, they wouldn't let Amazon on, so they're not going to let Spotify on. So, designed to work with Apple Music subscription to access more than 40 million songs, HomePod provides a deep knowledge of personal music preferences and tastes and helps you discover new music. It's got it says a large Apple-designed woofer. I believe it's 5-inch woofer. Clean bass, custom array of 7 beam tweeters that provide pure high frequencies, and yada da 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 da. If you're in the UK, you're in not so good luck, because by the way, it's not. Let me see if I can. Let's take a look here. Can we get the dimensions on that? Because we know it's not that big. It's just under 7 inches tall. Boy. That's a big difference. It's just under 7 inches tall. It is coming out in the U.S. and Canada. And if you want, I'll put the Canadian flag back on there for you. All right, there you go. It's coming to the U.S. and Canada in December, and it will be coming to the U.K. In 2018. So there you go with that. And it's going to retail for $349 and come in space gray, like you see, and as well as as well as black. Australia, sorry, you're also getting it. No, you're not. I'm confused. Anyway, it's coming out in December somewhere near you, potentially. So there you go. That's their version, kind of Sonos. So I love Spotify. I got to tell you, I don't know. I really like it. Okay, so iMacs. Are you an iMac person? No, I'm not, but I've always wanted one. You know that? I've always wanted an iMac. And they are updating the iMacs, the iMac Pro, and everything's the most powerful or the biggest or the best ever anytime there's an announcement. Featuring up to 18 core processors, 22 teraflops of GPU performance. What are they talking about? Fast storage and advanced I/O. I got to tell you, the one thing that I truly am looking forward to, and it's starting to now, and you may not have, but solid state drives. I have had so many external hard drives fail on me. I have a bunch of, that one's gone. I have a bunch of them that have stickers on them, Post-it notes on the side, and that say bad because they've gone bad. And I've actually, they've actually had some I've had under warranty, and I've sent in, and they send me a refurbished one, and I use it for a while, and then that goes bad. And I have very important files. So I got to back up to, of course, I back up to the cloud, and then I back up to a backup, and I try and take that backup and back it up somewhere else. And, and these solid state drives are a lot more reliable, and that's what's on all the new computers right now. It's all the rage with all the kids. Take a look at this, huh? Does that look nice? That looks nice. Coming out in December. Apple gave a peek at the iMac Pro, entirely new workstation designed for pro users. The iMac Pro 27-inch Retina 5K display. Is that one better than 4? Up to 18-core Xenon Pro, whatever, all that stuff. Okay. 3D rendering. Ooh, gosh. It takes forever to render. The iMac Pro is shipping in December. Now, the one thing, whenever you hear the word Pro associated with Apple, you go, wow, it can't be cheap. These computers, the 27-inch iMac Pro, starting at $4,999, coming out in December. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Do you like that? $5,000. Hey, if that's what you do for work, then you need that. I need that. I just need $5,000 to get it. All right, so let's move along here on the Old Kid Friday because Apple has so many announcements. High Sierra. So the current operating system, if you have an Apple computer, is Sierra, and High Sierra is the most No, I'm just kidding. They made a lot of refinements, a lot of changes to it, to High Sierra that's going to be coming out, and it gives you new core storage, video, and graphics technologies, and a lot more. And my phone's ringing. I'm going to send that to voicemail. Regardless, whole new Photos, Safari, Mail, a lot of these things you use every day. The great thing about it is, as opposed to the $4,999, if you have a late model MacBook Pro, you'll get, if you have Sierra on it now, you will get High Sierra for free. So what I would recommend, as soon as you hear that, hey, it's released, because right now developers can download it. When you hear it's released, go, woohoo, put it on your calendar for 3 weeks. Because there's going to be version, version 11, and then 11.0.1, 11.0.2, 11. When it gets to version 11.1 point whatever, that's a good time to maybe get it. New file system, lot of stuff, some cool stuff in High Sierra. There's High Sierra. Hi, Sierra. How are you? All right. Apple Watch. Now, if you are, I gotta tell you, I don't have an Apple Watch, and it kind of intrigued me for a little bit. Then my friend Gene got an Apple Watch and started showing me this, and I'm going, wow, this is actually really cool. You know, this is cool. So they're coming out with a new operating system for the watch because there's a separate one. So it's Watch OS 4 is what's coming out. Watch OS 4. And they have just a lot of cool, just totally cool stuff. All right. It's a Siri watch face that displays information that you need the most. You see like the time, or if you want the temperature, if you want whatever. Personalized activity coaching, entirely new music experience, updated features include a workout app, and all sorts of stuff. It is. I wonder if I can do let me see if I can save. It'll put, if you just want cool graphics on your watch, you can do that. They have just an amazing array of, I guess you'd call them, not screensavers, but some kind of a background, whatever, that is really, really cool. There's a lot and a lot of new clocks to change to pick from. And listening to music is more powerful than ever with the redesigned music app that automatically syncs your new music mix, favorite mixes, and listen to music. So, it's like if you're really into Apple, I guess you want Apple Music because it ties in with everything else you're doing. So, but it's cool. It just got just so many different faces and new bands, like a ton of new bands. And the Apple Store I was looking at the other day, they actually have some out that are really cool. So anyway, Watch OS 4 is an update if you already have a watch. So it's a free update if you have an Apple Watch paired with an iPhone 5S or later that is running on iOS 11. And you remember I just mentioned that iOS 11 is not coming out until this fall. So you need iOS 11 first. Don't try and update your watch right now. It's not going to do anything. But it will be out this fall when you get iOS 11. So how cool is that? It is. Apple Watch available in two sizes, 38, 42 millimeters. How much does it cost? Boy, some of these bands are not cheap. Let's see. There's a Series 1 available in gold, rose gold. Go back to these watches for a second. Just while we look at the prices. Just take a quick peek here. It is available in, let's see put it this way. It starts at $269, goes to $369. There's an Apple Watch edition starting at $1,249 US from apple.com. Apple stores and select Apple authorized resellers and carriers as well. And there's an Apple Watch with the Nike Plus that starts at $369. So, new Apple Sport and Classic buckle bands are available right now. So that's probably what I saw when I was in the Apple Store, because I did see a bunch. I go, wow, I hadn't seen these. These are cool. Bands start at $49. In the U.S., classic buckles are $149. Ouch. And there are some other ones out there as well. So, I like watches. $149 for. Why am I complaining about that? Hold on, someone's calling. Who's calling me? I bet is it so? Oh, it's Jeff. Hold on. Hang on one second. Hey, Jeff, you're live on Kid Friday. Say hi to everyone.
Hey,
How you doing?
Jeff Gray calling from Plymouth, Minnesota.
All right. Hey, Jeff, question. What kind of phone do you use?
I have an Apple iPhone.
An iPhone. Which one?
I have the 6.
The 6.
I believe. I have a great iPhone. It's the 6 something.
It's a great one. It's better than the others. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not better than the others. Not the top of the line. Probably right below.
Gotcha. That's actually what I have as well. We do this podcast about kids, but we talk about technology. Now, I know we don't have to get into the name of your business and everything, but you guys use a lot of technology at your business, and you have a lot of computers, right?
We have a lot of computers, a lot of Apple computers.
That's what I was wondering, because we're just going over all the new stuff that Apple announced. And I was just talking about, do you have an Apple Watch?
I do.
You do? Do you have?
I do.
What kind of band do you have?
Black.
Is it leather or is it rubber or what?
It's like a rubber band. It's pretty comfortable, lightweight.
I was just curious. They have new buckle ones that are out now. They start at $149. So, in case you're interested. Any other? As long as I have you here, and I'm sorry, I apologize, but we're almost wrapping this show up. What other kind of technology? You just moved, all right? So you guys, your business, you own a business, and you just moved your business, and so there's got to be just a ton of technology and stuff. And you have, I'll just say this: you have in-house designers, and I'm guessing they use Apple computers.
That is correct. They use Apple, and we also have regular PCs for the office as well.
You do? Great. Well, then you'll be excited to know that we just announced here on Kid Friday, we just talked about it's coming out this fall, the new iMac Pro that you should get every one of your designers, and you'll get amazing stuff. Now, they start at $4,999 each. Just thought I'd mention that. So, just thought I'd, yeah, isn't that a lot? Doesn't that seem like a lot?
I like the PCs for like $600.
Yeah, right. Go grab a Dell at Micro Center, right? Huh?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm with you on that. I'll tell you what. Can you hang out for 1 second?
Sure.
Okay, because I think we're done. We're going to wrap things up here. This has been a 2017 Kid Friday production. All rights reserved. Don't mess with us, because we're coming. We're going to send this guy Jeff after you. Jeff, do you know people?
Jeff.
Do you know people?
Absolutely.
You do know people.
I know lots of people.
He knows lots of people. Okay? He knows lots of people. So anyway, we like to end with the beginning. So thanks so much, and hope you learned a little bit about that Apple announcements. And don't forget to write into us. Go to kidfriday.com and just click on Contact Us. We will read your email right here. And Zoe, you get your MacBook Air back this coming week. As soon as they call me, I'll let you know. All right, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Hit it, hit it, hit it.
Oh! Let's get this party started.
Yeah,